weakest light source. The weakest light source, normally encountered in photography, is probably a candle. Although the flame is always bright enough to record an image, the illumination from flame needs long exposures. I feel I'm learning something every time I pick up this book. And I've read to page 11 now. Just as an update to everybody. So what's that? 11 into 640. 3%? 3%? I'll go with 3%. You know what? 4. I'll say 4%. I'll keep it that. But here we are, back again. Decided to use some new audio recording software because I'm not really doing much else with myself. But anyway, that's not why we're here. Today, we're back actually, doing part 2 of, I guess it's now a series of Instagram photographers that I personally think that you should be following in 2021. And I believe that these photographers are going to be bringing some absolutely banging content. 3 things that we're going to be talking about. Number 1 is going to be the photographer themselves and why I like them, really, why I kind of chose them, I guess. Number 2 is going to be their style and the kind of feel that I get when I look at their profile and the atmosphere and just their grid in general. And number 3 is going to be what I think is my favourite photo that photographer has shot and why. I'm so jealous. I'm really jealous of all these photographers because they're phenomenal. But yeah, let me just open Instagram here. There we go. First up on the list is a Conor Ludgate. I'm going with Ludgate. But yeah, I'm loving the kind of minimalism. There's quite a minimal going on here. I love this. Oh, I really like those 2 shots that are stacked on top of each other. It literally looks as if it's one picture. Highland Cow again. I do love as well, and I've realised that throughout quite a lot of the content that Conor's produced, is that he'll put out the actual coordinates of the photo and where it was taken, and I think that's something that I've never I've not actually seen before in, you know, any photographer that I've looked at, and I just like the compositions of his shots are phenomenal, and I love this as well. This photo makes me smile. I have not liked this, so there we go. Banging. Yeah, the coordinates thing, it's a really, really nice addition. I feel that, like, going back to the first video talking about props and things that relate to the photographer and you instantly think about that photographer, I feel that this is something that I would definitely, this is brilliant. The minimalism that he brings to his feed and that. I love this as well. That's a phenomenal shot. Yeah, this is brilliant. I really like the reflection. I just love mirror shots that actually utilize the mirrors creatively. I really like that. My absolute favorite shot is this one of Monument Valley. It's just the kind of rule of that, and I know this is, you know, every, you know, photographer knows about this, but the rule of thirds is just brilliant here. Just the way that he's composed this, and I think the lighting as well, the way that, you know, the land's really well separated from the sky is brilliant. I need to go to Arizona now. I need to add that to my list. That's something that is going on my list. Absolutely. Conor, phenomenal stuff. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. And he's got the highlights as well. That I've got the flags. I love that. I really love that. Been to Scotland as well, Conor. Of course, yeah. Who wouldn't want to come to our country? My country. I say it's my country as if I own it. But yeah, Conor, absolutely banging stuff. Next up is Let's Just Go With The Flow, which is her tag, but her name is Noelle Marinelli. Why do all these? You guys have such cool names, by the way. Shots of New York, where she's from. Where all of you guys are living. You're living in such, like, picturesque places. I mean, look at that. Top of the Rockefeller Center. I just want to be there. I just want to be everywhere around the world, really. Yeah, this is, yeah, what's that? Can you spot the Statue of Liberty? Statue of Liberty in this? it in this shot? I need to zoom in and find it. What? Is that actually here? Statue of Liberty. I can't find it. Well, drop me a message and tell me where it is, because I have absolutely no clue. It's like a mixed art of architecture and landscapes as well. Ooh, I like that as well. The Vessel, it's called. Sounds like it should be in a sci-fi movie, shouldn't it? The Vessel. Yeah, it really does. Flatiron building. This was before I got my camera that I'm currently using to record this. I wish I could have gotten a shot of the Flatiron building. But yeah, absolutely loving the content that you're producing, Noelle, and she's been, you know, featured in loads of different profiles. It's the colour as well. It's, you know, so kind of homely. I don't know how you managed to get a photo of the Brooklyn Bridge with one person on it, because when I was there, it was mobbed. My favourite shot. I love this. I love the fact that you've composed it so that you're not only getting the sunset, but you're also grabbing World Trade 1 and the Empire State Building in there as well. And you can actually see the river as well. Yeah, that's banging. Absolutely banging. Keep doing what you're doing. Highlights as well. I need to do my highlights. I keep saying this. I say this every time. Next up, we have got Keith Shepherd, who's from northeast of England. I like that about a bio, just tell me a bit about what you do, and as soon as I start scrolling down his feed, that's exactly what I get. Travel, adventure, vibes. I love that old Bannister as well. That really makes me want to go to Skye. But we're in lockdown at the moment until who knows when they'll allow us to travel again. Yeah, I'm really loving the moody tones here. I'm loving some of the skies that, and in these shots, flying your drone up 900 meters. 900 meters. Is that what drones can do now? Drones can just fly up. Oh, just go 900 meters above a lake. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, can do that. I think my favourite shot, it's got to be Old Bannister. I think not just because it's in Scotland. I am Scottish. I do like the shot. I do. I just like the, you know, like going back to talking about, you know, rule of thirds again. Just the way that Old Bannister is the complete focal point. You do have the, you know, mountains that are a different colour in the background, and it's maybe a bit brighter, but the way that it's been eddied totally keeps the mountains in the foreground. That's what really makes the shot, actually, and I can't actually see any people in that. So either Keith, you got really lucky and there was no people there, or you managed to edit them out like a genius, because I can't do that. I think that really difficult to do, and I'm scared of Photoshop, because every time I open it, I just look at it and I think, nope, I don't want to do this at all. Keep going, keep doing this stuff, man. This is great. Next up, we've got, you know, one of my recent favourite photographers, or new favourite photographers of, you know, the many of you that there are, is Chloe Minton, who is a freelance photographer available for commissions. So if anyone's looking for commissions, this is your gal. And looking down, clearly interested in architecture. It's all architectural photography, and this shot was the one that was actually featured in Vogue Italia on the 11th of January, which I'm mega jealous of. It is a phenomenal shot. The composition, the colour, the way that you've set up the reflections in each of the windows makes them look very, very unique as well, and I love that. I love this as well, just the contrast between the sky and the actual building itself, and actually you looking up and using the corner of the building as a focal point, and you've got these other smaller focal points of having the kind of baby pink. I'm not massively confident in my colours, but yeah, let's go with baby pink. Sure, why not? I did actually message her and ask her. I was like, "Yo, what's your favourite shot?" I think it was in a story, one of our favourites, and I like it as well, and I will like it. There we go, as well, which I think's great, and I think this is actually my favourite shot. The Vogue one's amazing. The Vogue one is amazing, but this, I can't get over this at all. This is a brilliant shot. Yep, no wonder it's got 1,500 likes. That's brilliant. Chloe, absolutely banging stuff. So we're currently with Christopher Cooper is his name, using a Sony. How is it you say it? Sony. Using a Sony A7 III, UK based as well. He's got his contact email there. He's got his website there as well. Liking the aesthetic there. Highland cow. It's got to be a Highland cow. I'm more determined now to get a shot of a Highland cow. I need to... More Highland cows. I'm loving this. Liking the grid as well, and the colours that you're using. Very quite earthy colours. My favourite shot, yeah, it's this one. Like with Keith's profile as well, he's just got the composition right, having the focal point, which is himself, in the centre of the frame. He's got the contrast between the landscape and himself, and you know, you've got the kind of red, or is that orange? Red or orange? Either way, contrast the background really, and I think that's actually been edited so that he gives a bit more depth to the image itself. Yeah, Christopher, that's some good stuff. Last up, we have got Christian, who is a photographer based in Japan, I believe, from all his shots anyway. Just love the way that he plays about with different compositions really, and he's got quite a street photography style. You know, there's a few, you know, landscapes, a bit of architecture here and there as well, and he's got some portraits as well, which I think are great. It just all adds personality to it. Love neon shots. Who does not love a neon shot? I need to get me some neon lights and take some shots like that, and I am liking that immediately, purely because it's a neon shot and it's a good shot. So win-win there. Does that say taco? Taco. Yep. I need tacos. I'm hungry now. God damn. But my favourite shot is this one. I really like the shot, just purely the fact that you've got the very sort of blurred kind of bokeh like background. You've got that kind of anonymity with the person actually shooting the photo, and it's all about kind of creating angles that pushes you in the direction of the focal point. You can see the way that the hand is moving. This was probably, you know, a totally candid shot that was not meant to, you know, be composed like this, and it was just something that, like I said, right place, right time, and Christian just managed to get this shot. And you can see right in the middle you've got the very clear shot from the phone on the kind of flexible tripod there. That's great. It's shots like these that are unexpected that are sometimes, you know, the best shots. So that's it. That's the end of this video, I guess. I'll need to go back through the list of photographers that I've actually got that I really enjoy their content, and see about doing a part 3 of this series. I do have some other footage and things that I really need to get to. I've been testing out some new things. Go and, you know, check out all of these guys and girls, and, you know, give them a follow, like their content, share their content with other people, or even, you know, save it. A few of them have got behind the scenes stuff that they've done. They've got reels that you can scroll through on, you know, how-tos and things like that as well. And also here, feel free to, you know, drop a like, subscribing would, you know, mean a massive amount, or, you know, comment below if you've got any photographers that you follow that you think, Craig, you know what, gotta check out this profile, it's banging. So yeah, just say that, this person, banging content, and I will get on that. And that's it really, just got to thank you all for watching, and I will leave all of these photographers' links down in the description below. But yeah, I do have more content that I'm hoping to get out, some more kind of personal projects and shots that I really want to do, probably in this hoodie, because I love this thing. I absolutely love this hoodie. And I'm now going to just put this back on my bookshelf and probably never look at it again. So, see you later.